KI5LET, N5FPD.
N5FPD, KI5LET. Good evening, Wayne.
Howdy, Top. What's happening up there in the big city?
Yeah, all's quiet on the Western Front. Were you going to be net control tonight?
Well, that's what you told me. I don't know. I didn't think it was my turn. I thought it was Trey's in the saddle, but I don't know. Maybe. I just thought that I was because you had my name up there, but I think last week was Mike, so that'd make Trey this week, right?
That could very well be. In fact, I just took the default. I didn't know who it was, and I figured we'd straighten it out at about 5 minutes till the net started. KE5NGM, KI5LET.
Hey there, Top. Yeah, sorry getting a late start here, but I think it is me since it was supposed to be Mike last week. So yeah, I'm on deck. KE5NGM.
Sweating.
Roger, Roger. All right, so let me put. I'll fix that in the net logger field here, and then also the logger tonight for the official net will be N5TXL. Jason, one of my favorite net loggers. Always does an exceedingly interesting job. Very creative. All right, KI5LET.
Four minutes until net time and my beverage is empty. Be all right. Back in 5TXL.
Yeah, we can't have a dry net logger. Hey there, Jason. Thanks for running net logger.
HWB, I'm missing your prefix. I should have recognized your voice. Hello, Jason. Welcome to the net, the pre-net free-for-all. We got you for a pre-check-in. Hopefully you can check in after 8 o'clock. Maybe you're going to the deer lease, but anybody else have a copy on a mobile station just north of Decatur? Kilo Charlie 5, Hotel Whiskey Bravo.
Trey, is anybody talking?
They were.
They're clear.
N5TXL, KI5LET.
Yes, sir.
I think I did my last upload about 5 minutes ago. No other changes since then, maybe 10 minutes ago. And you've been able to take over logging so far?
You know, I forgot to, but yeah, let me get started.
Just want to make sure I got the password typed in right.
All right, I am set up as the logger, and watching the uploads. Last one is at 1952, so it looks like you got it.
Good deal. Just make sure you can make a change somewhere on it so you're logging. But it ought to tell me when you start logging, but it doesn't.
All right, folks. Well, I've got 8 o'clock, so I think it's time to get things kicked off here. Thanks, Top, for getting things warmed up for us. This is Kilo Echo 5 November Golf Mike, and I guess I should ask, is the frequency in use? I didn't hear anything, so my name is Trey, and this is the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. We meet every Friday at 8 p.m. on 146.580. This is a directed net, and I will call for check-ins county by county. Before we kick things off, some information on some extra things we have running during the net. There are 2 listen-in frequencies, 145.310 out of Weatherford and 444.925 from the Chalk Mountain repeater. Tyler, Whiskey Zulu 5 Tango X-Ray makes those available for us, and they do make the net more enjoyable, especially for the western counties that are out there kind of far from me and the others closer to DFW. I provide a YouTube stream from my location in southwest Tarrant County. If you are outside of the aforementioned repeaters, just search North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net or my call sign KE5NGM, and it should pop up. Jason's running net logger this evening. Certainly appreciate that. So let's go ahead and get started. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to try something a little bit new. The normal relay stations. So Wayne, Wiley, Mike, if y'all are out there, I'm going to call on y'all first. And then I'm going to have you just kind of say that this is the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. Net controls out of Tarrant County. We're going to get things started off here in a little bit. I'll do my thing. Let's see here. Wayne, do I have you on frequency this evening?
Yeah, I'll be right here, N5 FPD.
Well, go ahead and give a quick shout out to what we're doing, and if you'll throw it out to Mike out there, and he'll do the same, and then we'll go down and see if we can't pick up Wiley and then kick things off officially.
Okay, so you want me to take some calls, or do you just want me to tell everybody what we're doing?
Just tell everybody this is the Simplex net and net controls in Tarrant County, and then that way people will know what's going on instead of having to sit there and go, well, what is this thing? Is it going to get started?
All righty, we'll be happy to do that. This is November 5 Foxtrot Papa Delta. Name is Wayne, and we're in Peaster, Texas. And we're going to get things started here shortly for the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. So just stand by and get buckled up, and we're going to get going here in just a second. So I guess I'll turn it over to KF5VSP and let him make the announcement. So KF5VSP, are you on frequency, N5 FPD?
Yeah, evening, Wayne, and hello, Trey. I can copy you at the moment. This is KF5 Victor Sierra Papa net control relay station for the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. Just making an announcement to the stations that normally check in this area. Net control is going to be starting in Tarrant County tonight, and then we're going to rotate around to the net relay. So use your 145-310 or 444-925 if you can to listen in. We'll get to you shortly. KF5VSP. Let me see. Let me go ahead and turn it back to Wayne, and then you can get it back to Trey.
All right, thanks, Mike. Appreciate that. KF5VSP, N5FPD. And Trey, we're going to shoot it back over to you and let you do your thing, and we'll try to follow suit.
Deal, Wayne, Mike, I'll clear with y'all. I appreciate it. And, yeah, let's go ahead and get things started out here. Let's call for any newly licensed or upgrades. I don't know how upgrades have been going with the government shutdown, or licenses for that matter. So if you've done either one of those, certainly you get to come to the front of the line. Or if you're new to the net, you also get to come to the front of the line. So if you meet any of those criteria, come with your call now. Any relays? All right, got a Kilo Fox 5 station out there, but I didn't catch the rest of it. Try it one more time.
Kilo Fox 5, Oscar Delta Mike.
Oscar Delta Mike, I believe.
Roger.
Tell us your name and location and what your operating conditions are this evening.
Okay, I'm on a main storage of a new tower. My standby transmitter is 20 watts, that's 10-foot disco in northeast Parker County. My name is Larry.
All right, well, you're making it over here into southwest Fort Worth, about an S3, but yeah, I think there's probably some rock in between us. But yeah, thanks for checking in with us, and glad to have you in there this evening. Any other newly licensed or upgrades that wish to check you in, they get to come to the front of the line. Having heard none, let's move on over to Tarrant County. We'll call on the home county again and see who we got over there. Tarrant County, come with your call now.
November 5, Kilo Fox X-Ray.
Kilo Papa 4, Yankee.
Kilo 5,
Alpha India 5, Oscar Lima.
Kilo India 5, Uniform Whiskey Kilo.
Kilo 2, Romeo Oscar Golf.
Whiskey 5, Oscar Charlie Delta.
All right, let's run that list real quick. Got November 5, Kilo Fox X-Ray. Got you in the log. Then I got Kilo Papa 4, Yankee, got you in the log. And then there was a Kilo 5 station that there was a double, but since AI5OL is right down the street from me, he won. So November 5 station, try it one more time.
Kilo 5, Echo Mike.
Echo Mike. All right, Kilo 5, Echo Mike. Did I get that right?
Affirmative.
Perfect. We got you in the log. Thanks for checking in with us. And then there is Alpha India 5, Oscar Lima. Great signal coming down the street here. Kilo India 5, Uniform Whiskey Kilo. Got you in the log as well. Kilo 2, Romeo Oscar Golf. Coming in great. I think maybe the strongest I've heard you. I think you were between the S7 and 8. So great signal. And then Whiskey 5, Oscar Charlie Delta. Any other Tarrant County stations?
Kilo Echo 5, Echo Charlie X-Ray.
Key. Kilo India 5, Romeo Victor Alpha.
Alpha Echo 5, Tango X-Ray, mobile. November 5, Tango X-Ray, Lima.
All right, picked up a pretty good group there of folks. Let's see, you got Kilo Echo 5, Echo Charlie X-Ray, Kilo India 5, Romeo Victor Alpha, Alpha Echo 5 Tango X-Ray and November 5 Tango X-Ray Lima. Last call for Tarrant County.
Kilo Echo 5 Bravo X-Ray Yankee.
Kilo Echo 5 Bravo X-Ray Yankee. We got you in the log. And I say that was the last time to check in. Well, there'll be plenty of other times in the rest of the evening. I am going to go ahead and clear with Tarrant County, move on down to Johnson County, see who we've got down there. Johnson County, come with your call now.
Alpha India 5 X-Ray Romeo.
Kilo 9, Mike, Kilo.
All right, Net Control recognizes Alpha India 5 X-Ray Romeo. That is Jacob down there, nice signal into southwest Fort Worth. And then Kilo 9 Mike Kilo got you in the log as well. Any other Johnson County stations? Well, next on my list, I'm going to try to go in a weird circle. I'm probably the worst net controller on order because you never know what you're going to get with me. So we're going to go ahead and move on over to Parker County, see what's going on over there. Parker County, come with your call now.
Whiskey 5 Bravo November Kilo.
Kilo Juliet 5 Bravo Delta Charlie.
Kilo Golf 5 Sierra Quebec Juliet.
Kilo Juliet 5 Echo Yankee Alpha, Katie, Weatherford.
Kilo Golf 5 November Quebec Sierra, Warren, Weatherford. Alpha India 5 Romeo.
Kilo 5 Delta Charlie.
November 5 Fox Papa Delta.
Picked up another good list there. Let's see. Whiskey 5 Bravo November Kilo. That is Walt over there in Springtown. And then picked up Kilo Juliet 5 Bravo Delta Charlie. Got you in the log. Kilo Golf 5 Sierra Quebec Juliet. And then followed by Kilo Juliet 5 Echo Yankee Alpha. Got you in the log. That, I think, was Katie over there in Parker County. Then the next signal, the Quebec Sierra station. I did not catch the first part of it. Try it one more time for me.
Kilo Golf 5 November Quebec Sierra.
Kilo Golf 5 November Quebec Sierra. We got you in the log. And then AI5 Romeo, Alpha India 5 Romeo. Kilo 5 Delta Charlie, long-time check-in at Dwayne there. And then November 5 Fox Papa Delta. Speaking of Wayne, do you mind taking things over and calling some of the western counties for us?
I'd be glad to, Trey. Not a problem whatsoever. However you want to do it, I'm good. All right, let's see. I think we missed a couple there that I thought I copied, but it caught me off guard a little tonight. I guess I'm not batting 100. I think there was a Kilo Charlie 6 Yankee India Romeo. Can I get confirmation? Okay, Pat. Not a problem whatsoever. Glad to have you in here this evening. And let's see, there was one other one. I think it was Brian. Kilo Bravo 5 Echo Whiskey. How you doing, Brian?
Doing good. This is Kilo Bravo 5 Echo Whiskey, Brian in Weatherford. No traffic.
All right. Well, I'm glad. Are you mobiling? Is that why you got no traffic?
Nah. Just don't have much just in for the count tonight.
All right. Well, we'll put you in for the count. Appreciate you being there. All right. Let's see. Since we're in Parker County, we might as well just keep it up right here. Anybody else in Parker County, this is November 5 Fox Papa Delta, and this is the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. If you haven't checked in and you're in Parker County, now's your turn.
By the way, the string or the repeater that I'm listening to is the 444925.
Hey, welcome to the
conditions
group.
aren't so great for 70
5
centimeter this
Yankee
evening.
Foxtrot Tango. Let me think now. Is that Jim? Well, I'm glad your name was Jim. I'd be afraid if he wasn't, because I'd be embarrassed. But appreciate it there. And anybody else in Parker County before we move on? I don't hear anything, so the next county I normally call on is Jack County. Anybody in Jack County this evening? And by the way, we're going to do the normal thing. We're going to start in Jack. We're going to circle counterclockwise. When we get back over to Eastland, we're going to hand it over to Mr. Mike over there and let him pick up the counties that he's close enough to, and then we're going to pass it back and finish up and turn it back to Trey. So Jack County, your turn.
Yeah, if you got a beam with me and it's on a rotor, you're in trouble.
Steve and Bryson, Kilo Alpha 5 Tango Quebec Romeo. Have I heard you before? There's two people in Jack County with the name of Steve. Not a problem whatsoever. We appreciate you checking in, and welcome to the group. Anybody else in Jack County?
Kilo Juliet 5, Echo Charlie Hotel, the other Stephen man.
Okay, Stephen and Steve, did you bring anybody along with you?
Not that I'm aware of.
All right, well, I was kind of excited there to get two people in Jack County, so appreciate that. All right, let's go over to Young County. I know there's at least one young man over in Young County.
Kilo Fox 5 Victor Bravo Lima.
So, Jerry, I'm always happy to hear you, and I know I can count on you. Kilo Fox 5 Victor Bravo Lima. Great signal tonight. Appreciate you being there. Anybody else in Young County? Okay, Nathan, you're not real strong, but I got it. Kilo Juliet 5 Golf Quebec Tango. Very good. What's going on in your neck of the woods? All right, well, appreciate you being there as always. All right, let's see. Anybody else in Young County before we swing around? Listen, heard. So I'm going to call on Haskell and Throgmorton. Sometimes we get a fella over in Haskell, and maybe we can pick up somebody in Throgmorton tonight. I didn't hear anything in Haskell or Throgmorton. Listen up. This is your turn to check into the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. Without any further ado, let's see, we're going to go over and we're going to come back a little closer to home. We're still going to the west side, but we're closer to home, and we're going to call on Palo Pinto County.
Kilo Charlie 5 Alpha X-ray.
Kilo Foxtrot 5 Zulu India Quebec.
There's two good stations there. Kilo Charlie 5 Alpha Charlie X-ray and Kilo Fox 5 Zulu India Quebec. All right, good to have y'all. Did you bring anybody else from Palo Pinto with you? Donnie, you need to start rustling more feathers over there.
Man, they're hard to gather up around here. They're slippery.
Let's see, the Zulu India Quebec. What? I don't think I've talked to you before. What's the name?
I have checked in before. This is Larry in northern Alabama County.
Okay, Larry. I didn't think that I had talked to you before, so welcome aboard. Appreciate you being here. And did I get that right as Kilo Fox 5 Zulu India Quebec?
Oh, that is correct, sir.
All right. Well, appreciate you checking in, and we'll have to get, let's see, we got a little deviation here on the net logger, but we'll get that squared away in a little bit, Larry. Anybody else in Palo Pinto before we head west? Hey, let's do this. Let's see if Mr. Mike is on stream. Let him pick up some of the stations, save a little bit of time, and probably got a better copy on him from his perk anyway. KF5BSP, could you help us out this evening? N5FPD.
Yeah, Wayne, not a problem. This is KF5 Victor Sierra Papa out in Eastland County in Desdemona, Texas. I'll be the net control assistant here, and we'll try to pick up a few more counties. And I am also going to work from Eastland County, go west, and then I'll go counterclockwise and head south-southwest, and then I'll turn it back. All right, this is the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. Let me call for any stations listening in Eastland County that would like to check in.
Alpha India 5 Bravo uniform.
Evening, Cam. Good to hear you. That's Alpha India 5 Bravo uniform. That would be Cam. He is in Eastland, Texas, in Eastland County. Anybody else in Eastland County that wants to check into the Simplex net tonight? I think it's Friday Night Lights. Okay, we'll move on from Eastland County, and let's see here. Let me call on the western counties here. Let me call on any stations that might be out west of Eastland, Callahan, Taylor, or Nolan. Callahan, Taylor, or Nolan counties. If you're copying net control, please come now. That again, I don't know if that was KE5YF, the station trying to check in one more time. Okay, I copied you that time, Mike. Copied you that time. That's Kilo Echo 5, Yankee Foxtrot. That is Mike in Nolan County out in Sweetwater. Good to hear you. Anybody else in Callahan, Taylor, or Nolan counties that would like to check in? Relays. Anybody else pick anything up I couldn't hear? Alright, we did pick up KE5YF in Nolan County out there in Sweetwater. Next county I would like to call on would be Comanche County. Comanche County check-ins, please.
WA5YME.
There's Whiskey Alpha 5, Yankee Mike Echo. Winston, I'm glad you're there, man. You're the Lone Ranger down there in Comanche County. I'm glad to hear you.
Well, I was this week. I had to have surgery and haven't been able to do anything since.
Well, I hope you're doing fine and better for it.
Yeah, I'll get over it.
All right, because you've got another tower to finish up, don't you?
I got 2 pieces.
Okay, well, I'm rooting for you. I'm ready to have you get that done. I'm rooting for you. All right, good to hear you. I hope you're doing good, my friend. That's Whiskey Alpha 5 Yankee Mike Echo, Winston down in Comanche County. Any other Comanche County check-ins before I move on? Let me move over to Brown County. Let me call on Brown County check-ins, please.
Kilo Juliet 5, Echo Romeo Golf.
I copy Kilo Juliet 5, Echo Romeo Golf. Great signal tonight. Good to hear you. Anybody else in Brown County that would like to check into the Simplex net?
Kilo Charlie 5, November, Oscar, X-ray.
I copied Kilo Charlie 5, November, Oscar, X-ray. Another huge signal, man. You're just pounding in here tonight. Great signal. Thanks for the check-in. Any other Brown County check-ins? Anybody have any relays? Am I missing anybody in Brown County tonight?
Kilo Juliet 5, Echo Romeo Hotel.
West Kilo Juliet 5, Echo Romeo Hotel. Good to hear you. Anybody else? Call for Brown County check-ins. Hey, nothing heard? Let me move over to Coleman County. Calling Coleman County for the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net.
Good evening, Mike. Kilo India 5, Tango Lima Golf.
And just full quieting, full scale, Nick.
I'd say you were S7 right then, so that's pretty good.
Sir, man, beautiful signal from Brown and from Coleman. That's Kilo India 5, Tango Lima Golf. Nick out there in Coleman. Any other Coleman County stations?
I talked to a gentleman down here to the south earlier, Mike, that said he might check in. I don't know if he can hear you or not.
Okay, all right. I'll make the rounds through there, but you may have to listen up. All right, let me break with KI5TLG, and I'm going to move back over a little bit to the southeast of Coleman. Let me call on Mills. My call here is for Mills County. This is the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net calling for Mills County. Nothing heard out of Mills. Let me call on Hamilton County. Hamilton County check-ins to the Simplex net.
Kilo India 5, Kilo Uniform Echo. Whiskey Delta 5, Mike.
There's a pair of Davids. Kilo India 5, Kilo Uniform Echo. Loudest I've ever heard you up here today, this week. That's great propagation. And I got Whiskey Delta 5, Mike. David, you're sounding great too. You're almost full scale.
I'll skip a couple of counties.
Depends on which. I don't know. Where you at?
Well, I just was checking my map here, and I didn't see anybody call Stevens, Shackelford, or Jones.
Well, let's see here. We may have. We may have, actually. My apologies. Go right ahead. I'm sorry I missed them.
Well, I ain't got them. I just checking my map here.
Okay. All right, I'll pick them up just a second. I did. I went straight to Callahan, Taylor, and Nolan, and we just went north and south of them. So you're exactly right. All right. This is the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. My name is Mike, KF5VSP. I'm assisting official net control out of Tarrant. I just called on Hamilton. Let me do this, and I appreciate you letting me know. Let me call on anybody out in Shackelford, Stevens, Jones, Fisher. Any of those counties to the west of Palapena County. Stevens, Shackelford, Jones, or Fisher. If you're out west and you can hear me and want to check in, come now. Now, Andrew, you know that's not true, but I'm glad I got the reminder. You got a great signal tonight. Anybody else in Stevens, Shackelford, Jones, or Fisher? How are you, Andrew, how are you hearing me tonight? Yep. You as well. Okay. Thanks for the reminder. That's Kilo, Juliet 5, Delta, Foxtrot, Victor out of Stevens County that I missed. So, this is KF5 VSP. I'm going to call on one more county, and that would be ERAF. Let me catch ERAF before I pass it back.
Kilo Golf 5 Hotel Tango Hotel. Hello, Mike.
Hoping you can hear me. Kilo 5 Mike Delta Yankee.
Okay, I copied Kilo Golf 5 Hotel Tango Hotel. Hello, Phil. In ERAF, there was a light copy. That station, try one more time. Looking for ERAF County. Any ERAF County check-in?
Relay, Mike.
Go ahead, Nick.
I heard Kilo 5 Mike Delta Yankee over there.
Okay. I appreciate that. That would be Mish. I was going to let the Bosque County, but I'm glad she can hear me. So you did copy Kilo 5 Mike Delta Yankee, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. We've got a relay. Kilo 5 Mike Delta Yankee. That would be out of Coryell County. That is Mish down in Coryell County. Thanks for the relay. All right, let me see if I can pick up anybody else in ERAF County. Anybody in ERAF County that hadn't checked in. Well, that's a slow night for ERAF, but Phil, thanks for being there and getting ERAF County on the list. So let me make one more final call for anybody in my area, which is ERAF, Eastland, Coleman, Brown, Comanche, Hamilton, Mills, or anybody out west that hadn't checked in so far, come now. Well, it's a little bit of a slow night, so I'm going to go ahead and pass it back up to Parker County. This is KF5 VSP, handing it off to November 5 Fox Papa Delta 5 JFU.
Thank you, Mike. Appreciate you helping us out. And that's Stephen Shackelford. That was my mistake. So I apologize to Andrew out there. I normally call that, but for some reason or other, it just went right by me. Anyway, Andrew, as always, we're glad that you're there. You know, just speak up if you get left out. That's the way that happens. All right, let's see. I'm going to call on ERAF just to make sure that we got that covered before we move to a different county. ERAF County is your turn. Mike, I think we covered ERAF County. Let's take a look at Hood. Let's see if there's anybody in Hood County.
K5 Echo Sierra Victor.
Kilo Foxtrot 5 Quebec Echo Zulu.
Kilo 5 Whiskey Sierra November. Kilo 5 Lima Quebec.
Kilo 5 Bravo Yankee Foxtrot. Okay, about if fine group of check-in there from Hood County. I got Kilo Echo 5, Echo Sierra Victor, Mr. Clayton, followed by Mr. George, Kilo Fox 5, Quebec Echo Zulu, followed by Mr. Bill, Kilo 5, Whiskey Sierra November. And I think that was Kelton, let's see, Kilo 5 Lima, Quebec. I sure am glad you're making progress on your 991A. And then we got Kilo 5 Bravo Yankee Fox. Welcome to the party, fellers. Anybody else in Hood County for the North Central Texas 2-meter simplex net? Nothing heard. Let's go to Somerville County. We're going to call on Somerville, and then I'm going to pass it off to Trey and let him pass it off to the relay stations. But I'll try Somerville before I do that. Somerville County.
Whiskey 5, Mike Lima Delta.
Evening, Mike. Got a pretty good signal into Peaster this evening. Whiskey 5, Mike Lima Delta. All right, anybody else in Somerville? Well, I'm going to let Trey take it from there. Trey, I think we've done about all the damage we can. So KE5NGM, N5FPD, passing it back.
Good deal, Wayne. Thank you, and thank you, Mike, out there. If I'm still making it for the relay work, that was great. Before we move on, I think let's clear up line 30 and 32. There's a station ending in Fox Tango. Do we have the official call on them? I did not get it written down. Well, we'll circle back around and get that here in a little while. Let's see here. I'm going to move on down. This is Kilo Echo 5, November Golf Mike. This is the North Central Texas 2-meter simplex net. We just finished out west. Now we're going to move on down to Bosque County, see who we've got down there. I think that's you, Wiley. Whiskey Charlie 5, Whiskey Charlie. Not the best copy, but you were in there. Do you mind giving a shout-out to points to the south and east? I guess that's Hamilton, Coryell, McLennan Hill, those folks?
Yeah, I will do that. Bad conditions to the north are terrible from Bosque. Okay, this is Whiskey Charlie 5, Whiskey Charlie for the North Central Texas 2-meter simplex net. We'll take check-ins from Bosque County. Bosque County. November Tango 5 Bravo, Ronnie and Valley Mill. I have November Tango 5 Bravo. Anybody else in Bosque County? Okay, switch to antennas. Let's go over to Hill County. Hill County check-ins.
This is Kilo Golf 7, Yankee Juliet X-ray.
Okay, I have KG7YJX. Good evening. Anybody else in Hill County? All right, let's go east of Hill County. Freestone, Limestone, Anderson, Leon, Van Zant counties. Anybody out there like to check in? Okay, I got KI5YIG. Good evening. Anybody else?
Whiskey 5 Kilo Foxtrot X-ray.
Okay, Whiskey 5 Kilo, Foxtrot X-ray. Anybody else? Well, hello Houston County. Whiskey 5 Foxtrot Hotel. Thank you for checking in. Roger, roger. Don't normally hear Crockett where I'm at. Band conditions must be better down that direction. Anybody else in that direction like to check in? All right, we'll move the beam a little bit. Let's see what... Let's go down toward McLennan County. Anybody in McLennan County like to check in?
I was looking where Houston County was, and I didn't get the call written down.
Oh, I heard a carrier.
But Jason's got it. Whiskey 5 Fox Hotel.
Okay, we're still pointing at McLennan County.
Kilo Charlie 5 Alpha Delta Mike. Kilo Charlie 5 Alpha Delta Mike.
KC5 ADM, good evening. Anybody else? I got November 5 Whiskey Charlie Tango in Brenham. Good evening. Roger, Brian. Thank you for checking in. It's the first time I've heard you come in from down there. Conditions are good to the south-southeast from here. Roger, roger. Thank you for checking in. Anybody else to the south-southeast?
WK5PND, Bosque County.
Hi, Jim. K5PND in Bosque County. Anybody else down to the south of Bosque County? Okay, I move the beam more to the south. Maybe somebody will come in. Here's it now. Anybody like to check in?
And Jason, if you were listening to this, I heard Kilo 5 Papa November Delta, but that could be just as wrong.
All right, Trey. I have completed my county list. I got some good ones. Did you copy them as I called them out? Wiley, I did. I think let's run it real quick here. November Tango 5 Bravo. Got him in the log. Kilo Golf 7. Yankee Juliet X-ray. Them in the log. Then Kilo India 5 Yankee India Golf. Golf, excuse me. And then Whiskey 5 KFX. I think that's Keith down there in Mahia. I wasn't paying attention to the signal meter. If you were making it direct or not, might have to try that later. Whiskey 5 Fox Hotel. Kilo Charlie 5 Alpha Delta Mike. That's Chuck down there in the Waco area. November 5 Whiskey Charlie Tango. And then I think the last one was Kilo 5 Papa November Delta. Did I get that last one right? Picked up Houston County and down there at Brenham. So it's the first time I've heard them on the net. And conditions don't normally allow it for me. It's weird because it's rougher getting the copy on you up here, but yeah, so things are shifting around. I was looking at the, DXView website, and there was no propagation lighting up anywhere on it, but we'll see if things continue to improve and move up here. Thank you, Wiley. I appreciate it. I'm going to clear with you and kind of reset things here before we move on over to Dallas. This is Kilo Echo 5 November Golf Mike. This is the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net, and I think we're going to call on Dallas County next. Dallas County, come with your call now.
Kilo Golf 2 Bravo Alpha Delta. Alpha 5 Alpha Hotel. Robert Richardson.
All right, first station, this goofy speaker didn't kick in right when it was supposed to. I got to do something about that, but I say that every week. I think it was Kilo Golf 5 Bravo Alpha Delta. Did I get that right?
Kilo Golf 2 Bravo Alpha Delta.
Perfect. I missed the number. I'm sorry. Kilo Golf 2 Bravo Alpha Delta. We got you in the log. And then Robert over there in Richardson got Alpha Alpha 5 Alpha Hotel. Any other Dallas County stations? Oh, there's somebody there. Any relays?
Yeah, it's Kilo India 5 Juliet Victor Zulu, I believe. Tell them to call again.
Try it one more time. Kilo India 5 station. I think, yeah, try it one more time.
KI5 Zulu Yankee Juliet. Yeah, that's it, Trey.
Perfect. Kilo India 5 Zulu Yankee Juliet. It looks like that is a Farmersville station, so Collin County. All right, good deal. Glad they're in the log. Speaking of the log, we need to go next down there to Ellis County, see who's down there. I know we got one person at least.
Kilo 5 Whiskey X-Ray Yankee K5 WXY Waxahachie.
Kilo India 5 Yankee Victor India.
All right, picked up Kilo 5 Whiskey X-Ray Yankee. That's Gary, long-time regular check-in with us down there. And, yeah, you're pushing over, you're usually about 40 over, but I think I saw it going over to 50 this evening, so nice signal into Southwest Fort Worth. Kilo India 5 Yankee Victor India, we got you in the log as well. And then I can't remember the first part of his call, but I think it's your neighbor JFU down there. I heard him earlier. Is he still out there?
I was just texting him because he was in here earlier. AJ5JFU.
Well, I tell you what, Gary, you want to give a shout-out to your usual area down there and see who we can come up with, and then we'll see if we can't get him in after that.
Sure thing, Trey. Kilo 5 Whiskey X-Ray Yankee Waxahachie. Assisting North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. Looking for check-ins out east or south or northeast of the Metroplex. Okay, Kilo India 5 Whiskey Tango, Joe in Lancaster. Okay, the NUB, I stepped on you. Give me your first part of your call again. Okay, Kilo Echo 5 November Uniform Bravo in Garland. Is this the first time you checked in? Alrighty, well thank you for being there. Anybody else out southeast or northeast of the Metroplex looking to check into the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net? Kilo Echo 5 Victor X-Ray Zulu. One more time, anybody out south, east, or maybe northeast of the Metroplex looking to check into the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net? All right, Trey, I think that's all the damages I can do. I was hoping the Tyler stations and the Louisiana station would check in, but didn't hear him.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any, still not seeing any propagation on DX view, so I think it's average at best. So, Gary, we got you, K5 Whiskey X-Ray Yankee, Kilo India 5 Yankee Victor India. We're going to go ahead and count Kilo Juliet 5 Juliet Fox uniform, because I did hear him earlier. Kilo India 5 Whiskey Tango, Kilo Echo 5 November Uniform Bravo. That is Keith and Garland, and then I think we got the McKinney station in there as well. Kilo Echo 5 X-Ray, Kilo Echo 5 Victor X-Ray Zulu. Got you in the log. Thank you, Gary. I'm going to clear with you in Ellis County, and I'm going to give a shout-out to points to the north and west. That's going to be Fannin, Hunt, Lamar, Rockwall, Hopkins, maybe. I know it's a long shot, but if you're in that area out there and wish to check into the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net, come with your call now. I did not hear anything, so I think that means it's time to move on over to Wise County, see who we've got over there.
Kilo India 5 Lima Echo Tango.
All right, Top. Kilo India 5 Lima Echo Tango. Looks like your signal's back to normal. Did you have to do something, or did it sort itself out?
No, the battery was dying. I forgot to plug the charger in. So the radio was reducing power to try to save communications. I plugged it in, it popped on automatically, and we're back up to full power now.
Hey, that's great. I'll take that. I'd rather it be that than something serious. So there you go. In fact, Top, while I've got you, do you mind giving a shout-out to Denton and parts to the north?
Roger. I don't know if you heard him, but I got Kilo India 5 Uniform X-Ray Foxtrot. That's Gary and Albert. Any other Wise County check-ins? This is Kilo India 5 Lima Echo Tango, assisting the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net, making net calls from Wise County, looking for Wise County check-ins.
Whiskey Delta 5 India, Whiskey.
All right, we picked up Whiskey Delta 5, India, Whiskey. That's Sean in downtown Decatur. He's back on the air. Good to hear you again, Sean. And any other Wise County check-ins? Well, we'll take a long shot. Any west, if you're west of Wise County, you haven't checked in west or northwest or Oklahoma, come now. Any stations north of Wise County that like to check in, Cook, Montague, Grayson, please come now. All right, let's go to Denton County, the always reliable, looking for Denton County check-ins now.
Kilo 5 Delta Tango Hotel David near Argyle. November Alpha James, History Creek.
November 5 Yankee Alpha India. It's John over here in Justin.
All right, man, we almost had a pile up there. I got Kilo 5 Delta Tango Hotel. Strong signal. Kilo Oscar 5 Zulu, great signal. Kilo 5 Bravo Yankee X-Ray, really strong signal. And then I got a Kilo 5 station. Kilo 5 station, come back. All right, Kilo 5, Kilo Uniform Echo. Good signal, just light static there. And then I should know this one, but November Alpha. Come back one more time, you doubled.
November 5, November Alpha, James, Hickory Creek.
All right, November 5, November Alpha. I should know it by now. And then November 5, Yankee Alpha India. Any other Denton County check-ins?
Relay.
Yeah, go ahead, relay.
Yeah, copy. Kilo Charlie 5 Delta Delta Sierra. That's Kilo Charlie 5 Delta Delta Sierra up near Ada, Oklahoma.
Awesome. Thanks, Wayne. Any other Oklahoma or Denton County check-ins? All right, we picked up Whiskey 5, Sierra, Tango, Charlie. Good signal. Last call for Wise County check-ins before I turn it over to Steve if he's able. All right, I picked up Kilo, India 5, Zulu, Yankee, Juliet. A recheck, I think. All right, we got you in the log, and Whiskey 5, Sierra, Tango, Charlie. Would you like to make a net call, see if you can get some relays from your location?
I'm going to make a quick trip up the dial here to see what that is.
If you're on a handy-talkie, this would be a good repeater to catch some traffic.
I heard repeater talk up there, so I'm assuming it wasn't Simplex.
Doc, got one there anyway from Collins County. Kilo Delta 5, Delta Whiskey.
All right, thanks, Steve. I appreciate the help. And just one last call here from Wise County. Any stations east or north of Wise County, please come with your call. All right, well, thanks for that, Steve. We picked up Kilo Delta 5, Delta Whiskey, Collin County. I heard Whiskey 5 Golf Mike earlier, but I'm not hearing him now. KI5LET, back to net.
Thank you, Top. We do appreciate it as always. Got a few stations in there. Thanks for getting them in. An Oklahoma station, if by chance I'm making it up there. Glad you got to check in. You're our out-of-state check-in for the evening, so congratulations on that. And let's see. I think I've come to the end of the county list, so I'm going to go ahead and throw out a general call. This is the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. If you have not checked in and wish to do so now, come with your call now.
Alpha Echo 5, Juliet Tango.
Kilo Bravo 5, Romeo Mike.
Kilo November 6, Lima Zulu Victor.
Azel KC 5SLQ.
Trey, there was a Grayson County station double to somebody.
Well, let's see if we can get the Grayson County station in there. Grayson County station, try one more time. I can tell they're there, but I need a relay.
Relay.
Go ahead, relay.
Yeah, that was Kilo Juliet 5, Hotel Tango Delta. He's in Palm Beach, Grayson County.
copy. Kilo Juliet 5 Hotel Tango Delta.
That is what I copy, yes.
Perfect. All right. Grayson County Station, we got them in the log. And then let's run the list that we picked up there. Got Alpha Echo 5 Juliet Tango. That's Jeff, not too far up the road, I guess, from me. Then we got Les. Kilo Bravo 5 Romeo Mike. I think I've missed you the past couple of weeks, so glad to hear you back in there. And then Lima Zulu Victor Station. I'm going to cheat and look, see what Jason's got. Kilo November 6 Lima Zulu Victor. My pencil lead broke. And then KC5SLQ coming in from Hazel, I believe he said. That's Daryl. And then Kilo Juliet 5 Hotel Tango Delta that we just called. Any other stations that wish to check into the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net? Come with your call now.
Relay.
Go ahead, relay.
I've got W5KHJ Randy in Denton.
Whiskey 5 Kilo Hotel Juliet. That looks like Randall, according to NetLogger, so we got him in the log. Any other check-ins for the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net before we move on to the next part? Any relays? I think I'm hearing something, but I could be just voices.
Yeah, Trey, somebody's trying to get a relay in there. This is KB5JOE.
KB5JOE, I don't think we got you in the log, so we're going to get you in the log, and then if you can pull them in, go ahead.
All right, Trey. Yeah, that station coming with a relay. Come back with that call sign you had there, KB5JOE. Conditions must went bad. You're just barely breaking my squelch now. Anybody else can hear that station out there?
I got it, Trey. It's Kilo India 5 Romeo Sierra Victor.
Kilo India 5 Romeo Sierra Victor. We got him in the log. I guess, Gary, if you don't mind, see if you can get or find out where he is.
Kilo India 5 Romeo Sierra Victor. Your name and location, please, sir.
Well, this is the relay for him. His name is Sam, and he is in Denton.
Okay, the relay station relaying for Kilo India 5 Romeo Sierra Victor. Try again. I didn't copy. We'd like a name and a location.
MK outside where it is to me.
Okay, I copied Sam in Denton. Okay, Trey. Kilo India 5 Romeo Sierra Victor is Sam in Denton.
All right. Thank you, Gary. I'm going to clear with Kilo 5 Whiskey X-Ray Yankee. And thank you, KB5JOE, for confirming I wasn't hearing things. And glad we got him in the log. All right. Last call before we move on to the next portion of the net. Come with your call now. Speaking of the next portion of the net, this is the portion where I turn the frequency over to you to make a couple of calls to any station that you've heard on the list this evening. If you'd also like to get a signal report, you can do that as well. If you'd like to get on that list to make a couple of calls or to get a signal report, come with your call now.
Whiskey 5 Oscar Charlie Delta.
Oscar Charlie Delta, you're going to get things started out for us. The frequency is yours.
K5 Whiskey X-Ray Yankee signal report if possible. W5STC, I've got you in the S5.
Okay, whoever that is calling, you're barely breaking the squelch here in Waxahachie. I can hear you on Trey's YouTube.
Copy that. W5OCD clear. Thank you so much.
almost a connection. That it worked. Y'all made it work. All right. Anybody else wish to get on the log or get in the log to make a couple of calls or get signal reports? Come with your call now. Any relays? How about one last call for any late check-ins before we close things up? Well, that means we need to wrap things up. Had quite a few check-ins. It looks like in probably high 80s, low 90s. So thanks everybody for checking in this evening. Especially thank you, Jason, November 5, Tango X-Ray Lima. Net logger is a task that I haven't mastered or even attempted, so certainly appreciate that. That made it easier for me. And then also thanks to all the relay stations out there and the folks that help with relays as well. This is Kilo Echo 5, November Golf Mike. This was the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net, and I am going to close things out. Y'all have a great weekend, and I'll catch you here next Friday at 8 o'clock. Top, if you'd like to give a plug for the 1.25 meter net, certainly fine by me.
KI5 RSV, Sam. I'm not hearing you tonight, but I'll bet you're hearing me. Great to hear you check in, Sam.
Kilo Echo 5, November Golf Mike. This is Alpha India 5 X-Ray Romeo.
What you got, Jacob?
I just wanted to ask you a quick question because if I remember right, don't you have one of the top tech amps from DX Engineering?
Indeed, I actually got two of them. I've got the Top Tech 350 for 2 meter that I've only run at 200. The antenna won't take any more than that. And tonight I was running at 160. It's worked really well. Past, I guess, year and a half, 2 years maybe I've had the thing. One minor issue is sometimes it'll cut down to low power, but that could be because the SWR fluctuates or something weird. That might not even be with the amp. But yeah, it's worked out real well. And then I also use a PA 150U for my crossband. It's a 150 watt, 70 centimeter. But both of them seem to be built really well. I mean, I don't think there's anybody that makes them here in the U.S. anymore, but for what it is, it seems to be work really well. I think Wayne has one. Romy had one for a while. Maybe a few others.
I got one.
See, there's another one right there.
Okay, the reason why I'm asking because I have the Papa Alpha 85V, and I've only had it maybe a month and a half, maybe 2 months. For some reason, I could not get the key up tonight. I do not know what's going on with it.
I think I know which one you're talking about, and I don't think that's the one. It doesn't have an LCD display on it, does it?
No, sir, that it does not. It just has the, I think, what is it, 8 LED lights or something like that?
Now, I will say this. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I actually had the 70 centimeter version of that, and I think it's an 80 watt or 85 watt. I only ran it at 20 watts. I thought that would be fine. I come out to the radio room one morning because I had it hooked up to my crossband and smelled the magic smoke on that and ended up having to send it back and get it warranted and then upgraded to this one. But I don't know what that would be all about. The only thing I can think of is that there's something weird going on with like the transmit relay or the control of it where the button didn't push and put it into transmit mode.
Which one has you got, Trey?
Jacob, what model is it one more time?
Yeah, not a problem. That's the Papa Alpha 85 Victor. The 85 watt VHF one.
Who makes it?
It's a Top Tech, the JM Taiwan brand, I think. Or at least that's what mine says on it. I think it's one and the same.
Okay, I've got a Top Tech, but I've got the PA-180V, the little brother to the one you have.
And Jacob, it looks like I'm looking on DX Engineering that they are out of stock at the moment on that one. But yeah, I don't know what, so it just doesn't key. Any lights on it?
Oh yeah, everything lights up, it's just not keying up. I don't know what's going on with it, because it was working perfectly fine last night. I have worked a really far off repeater, I think, what was it, one of the NCTC repeaters up there around Tops direction, one of the VHF ones. I worked that repeater from all the way down here. Then all of a sudden tonight I come in here to get everything set up and was not keying up. So I don't know what's going on with it. I might have to end up sending it back and see if they will warranty it or replace it.
Jason, you might look in the user's guide. Is there a way to turn on and off the external keying?
I do not know. I will have to look at that and see. I'll have to find the user guide to it. It's around here somewhere.
Okay, well, the reason why I ask, from time to time I forget to push that button on the front of mine, and I normally use it in the push-to-talk mode for external keying, but you can switch that on and off. Of course, I've got the PA-350, but sometimes if they make one brand that has that, the rest of them might just have that too. I don't know, Gary, does yours have that switch or have a way to get into it?
No, I don't have that switch, and on FM it should key without any kind of a keyer. You know, I have to have an external keyer on mine for single sideband.
Right, but on mine it's got a button on the front that does external or internal, and so on the internal it'll key on FM, but if you got that button in the external position, then it doesn't do that. And I can't read the display well enough on DX Engineering to tell if that one button down there has anything that might influence that or not.
Hey, I'll tell you exactly what buttons are on here. There's one in the top left that says Show SWR, one that says Set Power, one that says RXLAN, that's Lima November Alpha. Right below it, it's TXPA, Papa Alpha, and SSB on. That's the only 5 buttons that's on it.
That's the same thing I've got, but on FM it should key automatically. On single sideband I do have to use a remote keyer.
Well, it's one thing you might want to try. Does the back of it have a jack on it to be able to key it externally?
That it does.
Okay, you might, before you send it back, you might investigate to see if you can key it externally. And usually it's a 3.5 millimeter connector, and all you need to do is short the 2 leads, which grounds the input, and we'll put it in the transmit. So I'm just thinking that it might be something real simple like that, but it may be not.
Okay, well, thank you all for y'all's input. I appreciate it. It's just really getting frustrating. I wanted to reach out to a few people that might have it. Hey, thank you guys. We appreciate it. Y'all have a great night, and we'll catch y'all next week. 7-3 to the group from Alpha India 5 X-Ray Romeo. Okay, Jay. You have a good evening, and everybody else. N5 FPD QRT.
Real quick, Jacob, you do have the light on next to TXPA, right?
That's affirmative.
Yeah, that should be it.
Yeah, you shouldn't need anything else for FM. It should key automatically on FM.
Yeah, and that's what it's been doing. It's been keying automatically, and then I don't know what happened as of last night, or as of today that I discovered, because like I said, it did work fine last night, but as of today, it just did not like it. So I don't know what's going on. I'll have to see if it will key manually, and if it won't, then it's getting sent back.
Have you tried Power Cycle?
I've tried everything that you can think of. I've power cycled it. I went over a sideband, tried keying on sideband into a dummy load. I've done everything that I could think of.
Okay, well, sorry that you're having troubles with them. I'm like Trey. I've had this one, I don't know, quite a while. I don't know if I've had it 2 years, but I've had it quite a while, and it's worked faithfully for me. Anyway, best of luck with it. Let me know if I can help. N5 FPD.
Yeah, any of us will do what we can. One more last thing, Jacob. You might take a, of course, if you're sending it back, don't make any marks on it, but you knew that already. Take a screwdriver, flip it over, and then use the handle part of it to tap on the back of it a few times, see if you got a stuck relay.
Okay, I'll give that a try before I do anything major on it. Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all's input, and let me pick y'all's brain for a minute on it. Y'all have a good night. We'll catch y'all later. I've got to get up early in the morning and start pouring concrete. Hopefully we'll have the tower up soon. 7-3 from AI5 XR.
Sounds like a project. Sleep well, and yeah, rest up for that. KE5 NGM, y'all have a nice night as well.
N5 FPD, N5 TXL. Are you still around, Wayne?
Yes, sir.
I needed to clear up something with you real quick. I got Kilo Alpha 5 Tango Quebec Romeo. That's Steve number 1 out of Jack County. Do you recall Steve number 2? I didn't get his call sign.
Let me look here. ECH Kilo Juliet 5 Echo Charlie Hotel.
That'll do, sir. That'll do. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you. Appreciate you doing that logging.